Hey there guys, it's your good pal Wiggly, and welcome back to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All Blind. In the last episode, we finally met Manfred von Karma's daughter, Franziska von Karma, and we started piecing things together in the trial, though it's not going wonderfully. I got pretty stumped on a puzzle in the first part, and it's not looking wonderful for Maya, but we're not even done with the first trial, because just like the first trial in the first episode, they split it into two halves. So let's go ahead and get started with the second half of this trial. All right, Maya, don't look so sad. We'll get you out of this. Believe in us. That was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could just feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Oh, God. I don't even want to think about that. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. Thanks, Pearl. You're wonderful, too. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait. Tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? It'll be fine. It was super easy in the first game, so how hard could it be this time? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghosts will come after you and haunt you, of course. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm surprised Pearl's handling being in a brand new area so well. She's still pretty chipper and not, like, totally just complete culture shock, mind blown by everything. Then again, she did fucking run here. What the hell is that about? Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... You can't whip him already! Oh my god. Come on. Come on, Von Karma. I don't want to hear it, old man. You know, I've been there too. You know what, Franziska? That's fine. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Wow, we're speeding this through. She's better at speeding the whole thing along than her dad was. Good lord. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever, Lotta. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. Thank you for somebody calling that out. That she's just whipping people in court. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah. The judge is into it, I guess. Whatever. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. I think... Prediction for this character. I think she's acting super tough because she has to be taken seriously, and she's gonna crack at some point. At least that's what I'm hoping they do with her. I'd like to see a vulnerable side to her. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. No, let's all be one big happy family, okay? This isn't a classroom, this is a courtroom, Judge. Good lord. Kangaroo court, it's getting worse. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. You're forgetting the second gunshot. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Okay. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon. Of course I did. Oh my god. Yeah. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court, please. We need that. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here is the picture. Okay. Why isn't she by the folding screen? Why isn't she by the folding screen? Also, where is the gunshot wound on the doctor? I don't think we've gone through that yet either. Oh, wait, we did go through that. That's in the forehead. Yeah, this is real weird. It would certainly seem that the only victim and that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Okay. So, are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Okay. First, let's press. But also, I noticed a couple things about this photo. So first, I want to say that, oh, by the way, we have 2 separate floor plans. This is a lot of evidence for the first case, or the first major case. Couple things. One, we can't see her face. And from the back, though, I mean, yeah, transformation, sure. Why does she have a bullet in her sleeve? And why isn't she by the folding screen? We've already, like, established that. So, this must be what I have to present. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given it to me yet. But let's press. Let's not be too hasty here. Only the doctor and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. Also, my health hasn't restored. Uh-oh. Was it really only those 2 that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the 2 of them? We don't know for sure. Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only 2 that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testify against its own client. Anyway, folks, only the 2 of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. We were waiting outside and we heard a bang. Oh yeah, also the second gunshot. Was it really a gunshot? That's not what I would have pressed on, Phoenix. Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? I love how we're just testifying in place of Lotta now. Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Okay. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Nothing wrong with this statement at all. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down, sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing, that was great, you're a real man. Oh really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly, I'll take that as a good sign. And, what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving pistol around, okay. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. We can't be sure, since you took the picture from behind. Yeah, actually. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? You weren't sure. You weren't sure. Gotcha. When you saw the murder at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... I expected a whip immediately. Order. Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry, you didn't learn your lesson from last time, Lotta? Good, this shifts things back to my side. She's doing a better job than she did the first time. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those 2 entered the channeling chamber. When they entered... One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. I wouldn't quite say that. Here's what I think happened at this point. Somebody somebody, I don't know exactly who yet, snuck in through like a secret entrance. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lay out what I think here. I think Eni killed him. That's the thing I'm operating on right now. Because it says partial guide map at the bottom right, side room. That's the room where there could be like a secret passage to get to it, even though it's closed. We have a second key that doesn't really make any sense. That's what I've been sitting on for a while. And in between episodes, I kind of mulled over that a little bit. That's gotta be what's going on. And Eni was like the only person that we know of in the area, unless they introduce a new character we have to consider, other than Pearl, who did not do it. No shot. That was not present. She was napping. She does not have a good alibi. So I'm thinking it probably was Eni. We have a motive for it too. So it might be too easy, but it is also case 2. That is what I'm currently operating on. I just have to prove it somehow. We're not going to get that far in this trial, though. Exactly. And also we found, like, the costumes in her room immediately after, the channeling costumes. It's got to be her. It has to be. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again. Okay. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Okay. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chases out of the room, so... Old witch. Does she mean Morgan Fay? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen, right? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rec given. Huh? What in the... Rec given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. It took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen unless there's a secret passage. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Rec given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon given... Now then, Mr. Phoenix... Do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Look, okay. Francisca whipping people in court is absolutely fucking absurd. But I like that she keeps shit on track instead of letting us fly all over the goddamn place with the judge and the crazy-ass witnesses. You know, it's kind of a blessing in disguise, to be honest. Just as I thought, there is nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. There's a lot of, like, you actually can't present anything traps in this case. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fay. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. Thank you, Judge, for noticing something on your own. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. Not quite. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya Fay in that photo? We don't have anything that can definitively prove that it's not her. But we have, like, we have 2 things. The guide map that I don't think would be the thing, just because it says partial, that could easily be explained away. But the key. The key to the case. Yeah. We can try it. We still have like 4 health bars left. Let's see. Your Honor. Mr. Wright. Is it possible that it is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant? What? Do you know what you are proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Says the person who believes in Gordy. Thanks, guys. Your show support was just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not my affair. Key. Here is your proof. Is there a problem? Oh no, I thought I would work on my inflections. Oh, shit. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't... Ah, god damn it. Ah, damn it. I don't think it's the partial. Map. I feel like that's something we gotta save for later. I don't know why, that's just the vibe, like the gut instinct I'm feeling. I'm not seeing anything there. I guess I don't have any definitive proof. Can I present the photo itself? And then be like, she wasn't by the folding screen? Man. Or like a profile? We don't really have anything we can do with that, though. What happens if I press give up? Do I get penalized? Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. Okay, this is what I was supposed to do. I was a little ahead of myself. This is a lot trickier than the first game. There's a lot of... I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough! Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Comma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume. What about the second picture she took? She took two, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Phoenix. Oh, Mia. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia. Oh my god! I did not expect to see Mia in Pearl's body. Okay. Okay. I guess that's a thing we can do. I just realized that it means that oh my god, Maya can see her sister. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I guess I made it just in time when you say, this is weird. This is real weird. But Pearl's... her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. Oh my god. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! Yeah, 2 camera shots, right? I can't believe... I didn't even consider that Pearl could channel... I thought she was, like, too young and inexperienced. Like, I know that they mentioned that she rivals the power of the Master or whatever. Yeah, 2 camera shots. But, like... this is weird. You see, there's one final piece of the puzzle. Mia? Question Lana one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Yeah, no! Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, anyone... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Oh, you're cocky. Your dad wouldn't have let that slide. You're different. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. You're 5 years. Or 8? 5? Yeah, you're 5 years and got nothing on your dad's 40. And what better time than this for you to see that? My brain did not want to read that sentence. But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Why am I just okay with her whipping people in court? Why am I desensitized to it now? That's weird. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. I can't get over Mia and Pearl's body. That's so odd. Okay, when we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. We don't know if it was Maya. We gotta press. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. We'll cut you down to size. Don't you worry, Francisca. Alright, all I could focus on was Maya. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still in Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, do you happen to see anything else? Did you happen to see anything else? I'm making a whole lot of brain typos. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. That's the bad play to make. Well, I reckon that's possible. Yeah, you deserve this objection. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's a good point. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. You're changing again? This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. I think you're a little too eccentric for that, but I think I said that already. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Oh, ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? You shut up, Judge. You go off topic all the time. Nice tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Okay. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya to take a shot. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. Oh, yeah. I do like the new music. Once you let it settle in and you move past the amazing first soundtrack, this soundtrack's pretty good too. There are some tracks from this that I do like more. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you've been withholding? Get called out. No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. Of course. What? Why are you surprised? Von Karma. This is not the first time. I swear this has happened like every case. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. I don't know inherently. Let's confront her. If we leave it to the judge, she's just going to whip him and it's going to be over. Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. But Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry that I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? Let's see that picture, I'll be the judge. I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Okay. Let's take a look. That is not Maya Fey. I mean, obviously, with the face change and everything, that is normal. Also, the clothes aren't the same? Question mark? Like, there's no... Hold on. Yeah, the blood splatters aren't the same at all. It's on, like, the inside robe, not on, like, the outside, where it's supposed to be. This is real weird. Who is that? Oh, that's right. Duh, it's the... Yeah, it's the channel nurse. I'm stupid. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I want to look at that a little bit further. I only really looked at Mimi there. Dead doctor in the back. Nothing weird there. Wait a minute. There's no bullet hole. The bullet hole's not in her sleeve. Okay. I think that's what we'll run with, I think. Okay. We got her. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. Now we have to explain spirit channeling to the judge. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or shouldn't I... should I not insist that the person in the picture is not Maya? I mean, we have to insist it. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just a face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Okay. Order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Yep. Surprise, surprise. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Well, Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Okay. How the heck did you get a picture from the detention center? Is that allowed? This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Okay. I still have the bullet hole, though. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word, if I may. Mia. Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal, right? That's what I was thinking. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. But you... Can you do that? Can you bring that up to, like, make your point? Is this not, like, just completely, like, non-admissible in court? Since you're not presenting it as evidence? It's not officially, like, on the record? I guess it only matters if it's enough to change the judge's mind, I guess. What is she? That's scummy as fuck. From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. This shouldn't be allowed. Whatever. I don't even have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. That's not fair. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Yes. This is much easier than the first round. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. I shouldn't have said that so soon. This picture... Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Okay, I need to make sure I have the sleeve right. It is the left sleeve, our right. No bullet hole. And we can see it pretty clearly where it would be in the picture. And this is after both shots were fired. Why don't you point out what exactly what is so contradicting about this photo? Right here, baby. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve. But there isn't anything odd about it. Exactly. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! Yeah, you didn't even see that. You didn't even think about it. I'm one step ahead of you, Von Karma. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that is the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Got her. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Why? Why is she smug? Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. The bow. Jumping at the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. You know, it's possible that she didn't actually notice it. Okay. I don't know why I'm playing devil's advocate for Von Karma, but in my head I am. I see. She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. Well, that's true. She is Von Karma's daughter. She probably did know everything. And she had a backup plan in case this was presented. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. No. You don't touch my boy. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of the teeth at his next salary discussion. It's always Gumshoe's salary on the line. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Mia. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is somebody else. I've got a line of thinking happening. I think my theory about Eni still stands. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah! Everybody? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. You are nowhere near as composed as your father. You've got some work to do. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Wow! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. She's literally threatening witnesses. I can't believe this. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right! Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? It had to be behind the... I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those contradictions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Before we forced our way into the channeling chamber, then a third person had entered it. We can prove that with a key. We can't really prove that Maya left. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Okay. Key? Please take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And? What is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you were doing. Oh, come on. What do you mean? Why? I know what happened. I don't know how to prove it. What? Like... What? I don't have a way to prove that... Wait. Can we prove that Maya left the room and that's why Pearl had the key? Is that what we're looking for here? Oh, God. Okay, I mean, we can try it. Yeah, okay, you know, she had to have left the room for Pearl to have the key in the first place, but we haven't established, like, a ground of that yet. This is hard. This is... Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how foolish a fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving that crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room. The key. Right? Yes. Okay. Oh, God. Thank God I'm not just completely off base. I just picked the wrong one. God damn. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Yeah. Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah, that's right. It wasn't a second key. It was just that Maya was able to leave. Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding on to it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! That's right, we're going to day 2. Your perfect record. It's tarnished, and it'll be tarnished even further. And then you can develop, because I don't think you will murder somebody. At least I hope you won't. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma? How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Okay. Second half went a lot smoother than the first. I'm feeling like I'm getting back into a groove, even though we made a couple of mistakes. But mistakes are normal. I'm not going to be perfect. Okay. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. But Maya had a dream. And you don't have dreams while you're channeling. That was established by Mia earlier. Wait a minute. Ooh. Oh. Was there perhaps a sedative in one of those, jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts? Hold on. My brain is working here. I'm cooking, y'all. I'm cooking. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance? Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick. Oh, she doesn't even notice. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Absolutely. 100%. Sure. All right, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. Oh, I wanted to see her reaction to the train. Well, maybe we still will in the investigation period. At least I hope. All right. Good case. Good case so far. Well, I think that's going to be everything for today's episode of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All Blind. I've been Guildmaster Wiggly. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. If you want to follow my socials or join my Discord, they're in the description. And I hope to see you all in the next one when we continue on with this case with the second investigation period.